It happens. You missed. I got to get it in. That's what we're gonna start calling Jake. His name is Mr. Get It In.
Mr. Get It In.
Mr. Get It In.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I was I was thinking about something that was funny though, man, because I remember sitting around with a homeboy who was, we was kind of sitting around talking and stuff like that, and so this topic had something to do with that. It's basically because, have you ever been sitting with your homeboy having a conversation and it started getting like, a little serious or real about it, and then he just kind of tell you that he messed around with a homosexual?
I've actually never experienced that.
You never experienced that?
Never had it happen.
Never had it happen. Nobody ever messed with a transsexual?
Not that I'm aware
Not
of.
that you're aware
Nobody's
of.
ever told me if they have.
If they have.
Yeah.
Say, man, I was in the car, and I'm not going to say who it is or anything like that. And but we was at work, and we were just sitting there waiting on the next client to go pick up and everything like that. And what happened was, he's like, yeah, you never know what people will do for money. That was the conversation. You never know what people will do for money. People will do like all kind of things because, nobody want to be broke. People going through, different situations and everything like that. And I was just like, okay. I mean, but there's certain things as a man I just wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Just me being a man and who I am as a person. I guess I'm gonna have to just live on the street or something. You know what I'm saying? Just certain things I just not gonna do as a man. Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, you never know what you'll do. Hell, I got into a situation and I had to fuck a punk. I said,
say what?
Whoa. Slow down there, buddy. Like, did you just say that to me? And so he was like, yeah, I had to do that and this and this and that. And that don't make me gay or anything like that. I said, oh, yes, buddy. Yes, it does. Because there's only 3 criterias to get there.
3 criteria.
It's really only one.
What are the
Just
3?
your thought process of it would turn you homosexual to me. You know what I mean? Because, ain't nothing wrong with it. It is what it is. But, yeah, buddy. You can't come out of that. So my 3 criterias is, did you get hard? Did you finish the job?
Finish.
And then you got your nuts, so you finished the job. You went through with the deed, and then you finished the job.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, yeah, you liked it. Because if you don't like something, you're gonna stop it in the middle of it like this. I can't do it. This is just not enough. I can't do this. So you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I think that's something that you wanted to do, and you just went ahead and just knocked it out and got it on. Now, you may not be a person that just continue to do it, but at the same time, you've done it. So you could go both ways. If you ask me.
If you ask me,
yeah. Like I say, it's nothing wrong with it. It's just something that I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
But now I've had situations where I've heard of people who ended up talking to someone who may be transgender or something like that, and they look just like a woman. You got to be careful about who you're talking to, because some of these women are not women.
Yeah, it ain't always what it looks like.
Yeah, but if you into that, you into that. You know what I mean? But, it is what it is. But some of these dudes cuter than some of these women out here, dog. Like, have you ever been to a gay club?
I haven't been to a club, but I have been to certain events where the gay crowd has been the majority crowd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
I've been to a gay club.
Oh, okay.
Several.
Yeah.
Gay clubs.
Yeah.
Now, that don't. Because I do have homosexual friends. I have gay friends and stuff. So, and it's funny because when you go in there, they have the best music. They play the best music. They keep you on the dance floor.
Does Black Tie Dinner count? Because Could that count as a gay club?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's like it's a gay event.
Yeah,
it was a homosexual event.
Yeah, I saw the black tie dinner, and I do have to vouch that playlist was fire.
And they played the best music.
And they know how to party.
They gonna make sure that DJ gonna keep you on the floor.
Yeah, that playlist was fire. Yeah.
They gonna keep you on the floor. So, you know, you dancing and stuff. Like, I remember when we went, I was in college at the time, and we went, and I remember being at the club, and this guy, I was getting a drink, and the guy came up to me, and he was like, "Hey, man," no, he's like, "Hey, chocolate."
Chocolate?
Hey, chocolate.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh, shit. Here we go with this shit.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
And so he was like, I bet your girl can do it as good as I can. So you know the same shit that what we talked about, where you were saying you when we were talking about the monogamous thing, and you said that you believe since a woman has a vagina, she should be able to eat pussy better. Yeah. And so this guy had said, I bet your woman can't suck dick as good as I can. And I told him, I said, well, you may be right, brother. Yeah. But you know what? Hey, I'm not gonna be able to find out, bro.
It's not for me.
That ain't for me. Yeah. I mean, but I was respectful about it because I'm in their establishment, so you can't get upset about being hit on and stuff like that. I had another buddy that was there with us. He was like tired of, he was like in a shell in the corner, just like, ooh, because he had got hit on and stuff, and he felt like it was just so violating. Yeah. And so I think that also kind of made you look at like how you approach women differently. Yeah. Because in a sense, you believe like you just like, okay, if I feel like this being hit on.
So yeah, that's a good point. So you think that the way gay dudes come up to you and make you feel kind of like that is kind of how we make
every gay dude is not going to talk to you. Yeah. Because they may not be attracted to you like that. Yeah. I mean, it's just like anything, human nature. They got to be attracted to you.
But the ones that do.
But the ones who do, that are attracted to you, they're very bold. Yeah. They will come at you. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they're very serious about it. Like, I've had a situation with a buddy of mine. He's still a buddy of mine. Still a great friend of mine. But we had to get some things straight because one day I was in college and I was watching a porn, and he came over to the house. Yeah, and he was just like, we was watching this porn, and the girl was sucking the dick. Right, we were just sitting there watching. You know, I was just enjoying the porn because this is when I was a porn fanatic. I was just in the porn.
Was this back when you like had to go like buy the DVD and shit?
Yeah, we had tapes. We had the VHS. The VHS. We had the VHSs, baby. We didn't even have DVD of it and stuff. You know, the DVDs didn't come until damn near I graduated. Yeah. Yeah.
And you go down to the corner store.
Go to the corner store and get one. You know, the adult store or whatever, get you a couple of them. But then we had them on the street because a lot of cats was like bootlegging them, bootlegging the porns and stuff. So you had Big Booty or whatever. I can't even remember the name of them, the series of them, man. I had all of them. So then at that time, you know, I knew all the porn stars and stuff because I was really into it. But it was funny because he came in the room, we watching it. Wasn't nothing. It was like a normal day, and then he was just like, "Yeah, man, you see how she's sucking that dick, and I could do a lot better." And this, and I'm like, "Hey, let's get some stuff straight. Let's before we go any further, we not gonna have those conversations together, bro. Like those are not the type of conversations we're gonna have. Yeah, you're my friend. I love you to death, brother, but those are not the conversations I'm gonna have. I'm gonna respect who you are." You're going to respect who I am at the end of the day. And that's just how I felt about it. And to this day, man, I love that guy to death, man. He's a really good friend and always been. And I wouldn't trade him for the world, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he tried me too.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you got to respect it. I guess if they see something, they like it, they go for it. Well. But it is one of those things where, because I think about that, like, is the way that they make us feel whenever like you get hit on by a gay dude and you're straight. is that the same way a chick feels whenever they're not into you and you're hitting on them anyway? And you're
I guess so.
Trying to be persistent.
Well, I guess so, because like it's just weird. It's really weird. Like if a woman already said that she's not into you, and she's done, like why leave her alone?
Yeah, it should be it.
It should be it.
Yeah.
Like why are you continually bothering her? Because now she's weirded out, and now she wants to get away from you.
Yeah.
I mean. And it's understandable.
Oh yeah,
you can only do so much, and if she's not into you, she's not into you. It's okay. There'll be another woman that's into you or whatever, this and that. So you just move on and do something different. But I think this was just funny to me because of, I guess at that time the person I was having that conversation with didn't understand that I've had situations where gays or homosexuals or whatever came at me and I turned it down. And it's just something that I'm not into.
Yeah.
That's just not my thing. You know what I mean? But to each his own. And he tried to put it with the whole thing of like, you get desperate if you need money. And I'm like, there's no desperation in this world to make me do something against my morals. Or who I believe I am as a person. And if you allow something to change your thought process or how you feel about yourself, because you need some money, that's a really terrible place to be in life. Because I feel like I have more pride in myself, and as a man, and I feel like I'm very prideful, and I'm doing certain things a certain way. I just couldn't do it. Yeah. As a person. But I thought about that when we had that conversation. I really wanted to come back at you and say, hey, so you feel this way about what a man do? On that?
Yeah, no, I just think it's interesting because it makes a lot of sense because I kind of, like, it's almost kind of like whenever you're a bully and you don't know what it's like to be bullied, and then you get bullied by somebody and then you're like, oh, is this what I've been doing to people? It's kind of the same thing. Like if you're one of those people that hits on people a lot, maybe you need to get hit on by some motherfuckers that you're not really into and see how that feels.
And find out how it feels.
Yeah, see how that feels.
And you can't fight everybody.
Yeah.
Like it's not worth like attacking anybody, putting your hands on anybody.
Yeah.
It's just being respectful and letting them know, hey, I'm not that way. Yeah. It is what it is, and let them move on.
Yeah.
And it's just funny because there's so many people who are ignorant about the situation. Every gay person don't like you. Period.
Yeah.
So being friendly and being cool with someone that's have a totally different mindset about that doesn't mean that you're going to go that way.
Yeah.
But I think what a lot of times it is, a lot of the people who do all that, they're afraid that they may start liking it.
Yeah. Yeah, they may be on the fence about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, because there's guys who will sit out here and go tooth and nail to say, oh, I'm not this way, I'm not this way. And then you find out they are that way. Especially guys who coming out of prison. Yeah. And they'll feel like, oh, I'm not gay because I'm the one doing the fucking. Oh.
Yeah, it's still gay.
That's gay. Like, you don't have to take it up the ass not to be gay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you participate in the activity, hey, what am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
I'm only going off your actions, so it's one of those type of things. But I do feel like whatever, to each his own, you got to live your truth. How everybody got to live your truth.
Yeah, live your truth. Do your thing.
But you got to, man. You got to love yourself and love what you're doing, man. And if that's what you into, man, more power to you.
Yeah, that's what you're into.
So you ain't never experienced nothing like that, man.
No, I can't really say that I have. Closest thing that. No, I've never really had anybody like tell me that. I'm really trying to think. Like, no, I've never really had anybody just like share that with me.
Hey, man, I've been around. I'm
sure I know people that have, but they just.
What I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. I've been around a lot of different people, and we've had different conversations because I like to talk. I like to run my mouth a little bit, and so sometimes I've been in a situation where people just willing to share. I don't know why they were so willing to share to me, but they have been. And in those situations, they've I caught a whiff of like, oh, really? That's what you doing? Oh, okay. I mean, it's not my business, but hey, you want to let me know that? That's fine.
Yeah,
we could talk about it. I don't have a problem with it. Like I say, you know, and just the last point, and it's so funny, man. Nah, I'm not gonna say it because this guy, I really love him too. I love this guy too, so I'm not gonna say it. But it was something that happened where he came out, and I was just like, "Hey, did you tell them that I'm not gay?"
Because y'all are friends. Yeah.
Like, cause we always hung out. We was always around each other. So it was like, did you let them know that this guy?
So you had to let like all your friends know that y'all weren't like.
No. Basically, what it was just like that person came out the closet. Like the people that was around, they wasn't telling everybody that they was like that, but I already knew, you know. And so they family told their family, and I was just like, the first thing came to my mouth, did you tell your family? Because I was always around there. And I was like, did you tell them that I'm not?
You told them I'm not gay.
Because, you know, when you start coming around, they're going to assume you must be.
Yeah.
Yeah, people just assume.
Especially if y'all
like
spend a lot of time together. You're over there a lot. They see you a lot.
Yeah, people assume stuff. Yeah. And that's not the case.
You had to clear it up.
Yeah, that's just my friend.
Yeah.
That's just my buddy.
It is.
It's all good. I mean, he can do what he want to do. You know, his sexual preferences is his own thing. That's his own thing.
Yeah.
You know, so hey, I know we had a weird show today, and but we would love for you to let us know how you felt about it in the comment section. Please leave a comment on this if you like it. If you like it, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to the channel, and hey, we'll be hitting you up with another episode very soon. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do one tomorrow. Hey, you know who I am. I'm Kel.
And I'm Jake.
You are been kicking it with Kel and Jake. Peace.